So basically we rendered this wall, as best we could in a short time, to get it within 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch in 8 feet, so that we have pretty much a good solid, thing in both directions. We're checking all our squareness, our flatness. If anybody wants to come over and check it, more than welcome to. So basically what we want to do, we want to have this as flat as possible.
So the tolerances that the TCNA and ANSI standards require is 1/8 of an inch for every 10 feet and 1/16 for every 24 inches. So the surface has to be pretty flat. So it's a critical part that prep work be done for these panels. This isn't your standard installation. These are large panels. You want to get as much as 100% coverage as you can. Under the standards, you can't have a void larger than 2 inches by 2 inches. So that means you need as best coverage as possible. And that's why you need these special tools, you need these types of thin sets that are going to allow you to prep the surface and get the surface adequate to these types of materials.
So in terms of the materials that we use for the wall prep, there's different types of prep. And I got a brochure here that I had about great beginnings. All right. This right here has different, for floor and wall. All right, all about surface prep and product. We use the 330 fast, which is here at that bag here. So this is a fast setting rendering mortar. All right, it's fiber reinforced. It can go from 1/8 of an inch to 1.5 inches thick. All right, so we can pretty much get close to skim coating. All right, but if we really needed to have a fine finish here, we'd probably change to a product called SC skim coat or other products. But for the large, so in this area right here, we're probably 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 inch in this central area. All right, that was done. And we did it pretty much in two sections. We basically skim coated it, let it set up, and then filled. All right, the skim coat was probably a little bit on the wet side, so we can slap it up. And then we put a dryer mix to actually put it in and then shave it down. All right. So for the setting material, we're using the Ultralight S2. This is it's a high polymer, lightweight mortar. All right. It's what we call thixotropic, which means that if you put something up, it stays. Thixotropic, a good example of thixotropic for anybody that doesn't know, is ketchup. Ketchup, if you just go like this, it stays in the bottom. You got to agitate it. Once it agitates, it moves and it'll come out. Same thing with this. So we can take this product, we can trowel it. It's not going to sag, but we can vibrate it and it collapses the ridges. So we'll put it up and it's thick. So we can put this product up and keep it up there. It'll set. All right. It's got high transfer. All right, which means that it allows us to do better full coverage mortar. So we're going to skim coat this. We're going to trowel this on with ridges. The first thing we do is when we trowel this, we're going to back butter everything. We're going to do both sides. We're going to back butter all this. Then we're going to trowel and we're going to make sure that everything's troweled in the same direction we'll get to. All right, so it's all straight lines so that when you collapse everything and vibrate, air can escape. It can go out. You don't want to have no circles where air is just going to be trapped in there and you can't collapse anything. So this product will cover, it's a 25-pound bag that'll cover the same as a 50-pound bag. And again, very high transfer characteristics with this. So it'll give us great bonding. So when we do both sides, it's going to suck up to each other and it's really going to have a solid bond between the two. So we set this panel this morning and it's pretty solid. You can see all the ridge lines here that are traveled in the same direction. Someone? Good question?
No. Just interrupting.
So, next thing is lippage control. So, you're asking about the ANSI. So, it is in part of, did you know what the ANSI was for that? So, why don't we